Hey folks, it's we. So the question that arises over and over again is how to know which coin will pump next. I made a video about it in which I showed you, step by step, how to find a coin that will go up. However, many of you have asked me to explain how to recognize the volume on the chart that indicates the pump. Basically, people who know something we don't, and that's insiders, the rich, whales, institutions and so on, buy some coin in secret. When they buy, they leave a trail that can be seen on the chart. You asked me to show you how to recognize that trail. That's what I'm going to show you now. I will now show you two charts. On one, you will see what it looks like when shopping is urgent. This means that insiders know something that will be released soon and therefore do not have time for longer and more covert buying. When there is such an emergency, the advantage is that their activity can be easily noticed. But the downside is that everything goes fast. And if you don't watch the market non-stop, it is very easy to miss that opportunity. As you can see here, no matter how much volume there was before that, it jumps sharply and can be seen on any time frame. When you notice such a big jump in volume, it means that the coin will start to go up very quickly. You will see this type of volume more often in the bull market because then, in addition to some major improvements in the project, some news, pump also happen for no significant reason. In the second chart, you can see longer and more careful buying. The volume does not stand out, but it is still visible when you train the eye. For starters, until you practice clearly noticing an increase in volume by looking only at these lines below, you can compare volumes during a given time and see if there are any changes. In order not to confuse people who are new to this, I will explain how to compare the volume. For those of you who are more experienced, you have 60 seconds to go. I will use this BTC tethered chart as an example. The time frame is 1 hour. Here the exchange shows you the volume in the last 24 hours. When you place the mouse on one of these candles, here on the left you are shown the volume achieved in that hour. If, for example, you set the time frame to be 15 minutes, then when you place the mouse on one of the candles, you are shown the volume achieved in those 15 minutes. Okay, now we return to this chart where insiders conceal their activity and where it is not easy to notice the difference in volume. So, drag the mouse from candle to candle and the exchange will show you the exact volume. After a while, believe me, a second will be enough for you to notice the pattern they leave behind. It's a matter of experience, so don't be discouraged. Now, those folks are probably back from the toilet, so let's see what's going on here. As you can see, insiders are buying little by little so that the price does not jump much. After one purchase, they stop and wait for the sales pressure to increase in order to buy more. This kind of buying can take days, and in the bear market it can take months. When it lasts for months, it means that mostly institutions buy coins worth hundreds of millions of dollars, even billions. Now, which charts to watch? It is best practice to use charts from multiple exchanges at the same time. The reason for this is that on many coins, and especially on tokens, there are bots that trade with themselves and thus increase the volume. This practice is fraudulent and serves to keep the coin token high on the list on the exchange and on sites such as CoinMarketCap. When a coin or token is in a high place, it falsely shows that it is more valuable, more popular than it is, and that is how it attracts investors. Since bots do not trade the same coin on all exchanges, you can easily see on which exchange they artificially raise the volume. You can recognize bots by the fact that they usually sell and buy a similar amount of coins, and sometimes the number of coins is the same. I will show you now an example of how bots trade. Here, you can see how the bot bought 15,021 coins, and then after only a few seconds, it sold 15,013 coins. Here, you can see how the bot bought 1,114.1598 coins, and then after a few seconds, sold exactly the same amount. In order to see this, you need to watch the Market Trades tab for a while. When you exclude them for the analysis, you are left with charts that you can rely on. As you can see, on the other side of trading, there are people who are more experienced and who have tools that you don't have. They have information you don't have. In order to have a chance to earn some serious money, it is necessary to know all the tricks. That's why I advise you to subscribe, because I know the tricks.